Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Drew Dober versus Bobby Green. And how this one right here is I'm going average confidence Bobby Green. But I got my concerns right now. Bobby Green was been inactive. He did test positive for substance. So how would that affect him? Will it affect him or will it not affect him? Was it just accident or was it something that actually was improving his performance? We do not know. But I'm just going based off fighters I see, and I'm going Bobby Green. I feel like he's a cleaner striker. I feel like MMA striking, you say, oh, Drew Dober, because Bobby Green more so just boxes, so you can't really say, oh, he's such an MMA striker. He's an MMA boxer. That's what he is. An MMA striker and Drew Dober versus MMA boxer and Bobby Green. But I just feel like Drew Dober has a very big dome. It's a pro and a con for him. And I think the style of fighter that Drew Dober really excels against is fighters that either are chinny and or are these guys that have heavy hands and are very fight ending intent fighters, explosive and fight ending intent fighters that they'll give it all. And then Drew Dober's big chin will take everything they got. I'm like, yeah, I'm still here with his big old jaw, like this size on both sides, like big old jaw, eat those big punches. And then they ain't got nothing left, and he just walk down and get a kill. Terrence McKinney, that Brazilian dude that was moonwalking and all that stuff against him. Like I said, they explosive and whatnot, but they don't got that extra energy yard. And Terrence McKinney, he just a young guy. And he going down there, been a young guy, saw the finish, and got caught up in it. And then he himself got finished when the guy was still standing there after taking all that damage. But Bobby Green's an experienced veteran. He's not no young guy. Bobby Green's can be explosive, but he fights very relaxed and reserved, like a boxer. They can go for 10, 15 rounds. I'm not saying he's that level, but he can definitely probably go for 5 rounds in an MMA fight, 6, 7 rounds, maybe in a boxing match, it's pretty comfortably. Because that's the style he fights. He's not fighting trying to hit the kitchen sink at you. He's very slick, very smooth. Those jabs, roll with shots very well. And it's not like Drew Dober's the most cleanest, sharpest striker either. So Dober, I see Bobby Green standing outside, peppering up with jabs. But my issue with this fight, why I can be concerned, Bobby Green, I feel like it's been so many fights that he has won, technically point-wise, scoring-wise, and probably in the box match, we'd be like, how does this guy not win? But in an MMA match, somebody could just be out there just swinging and touching arms and stuff and missing, hitting air, just because they're more aggressive and they, even though they get outboxed by 20, 30 strikes, the judge is like, well, I think he won. And that could definitely happen in this case, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just going to go based off how it should be scored, but we know how that goes. But I'm going Bobby Green here. I feel like he's a cleaner striker. And I have seen Drew Dober since the start of his career. I've seen him get outboxed by Olivier Aubin-Mercier, who's nowhere near the level of boxing of Bobby Green and some other people. I seen him get outboxed by a lot of people. Was it Nick Hine or one of these guys outboxed him as well? So Drew Dober came in and is supposed to be this multiple-time kickboxing champion. I seen him get outstruck by so many people. But again, the people you see him thrive against typically are those guys, that kind of have mental weaknesses, gas. Even look at Alexander Hernandez, guy front runners, the guys that can't be nuts with front runners. They got a lot of his energy exertion, but once they don't get their way, they turn it to mush. That's people literally look at everybody he's beating. That's all fall in a category, and Bobby Green does not fall in a category. Bobby Green should be able to pepper with his jab, box him up, stick and move on him, and have Drew Dober out there just whiff and hit in air. And just rolling with the shot, tagging him up, and put up a pretty wide gap of strikes over top of him. I don't think he puts him away. Drew Dober has an amazing chin, but I don't think Bobby Green puts up a great volume on him. But again, it's gonna come down to that debate. Volume versus intent versus tech. I still don't think Drew Dober will land with no big power shot that's gonna drop him or rock him or that's some crazy well, he probably might rock him, but I don't think it'll be I'm saying I don't think his shot's gonna be so big that it should do that. But that's how the judges be. I'm saying it again, but that's besides the point. My prediction is I feel Bobby Green's gonna be able to outland him by a significant clip, maybe 20, 30 strikes. And Drew Dober will be game. This will be a competitive fight, but I think Bobby Green's the cleaner, better striker overall, better defensively, better footwork, and more effective offense. Whereas Drew Dober has more effective in the damage dealing department. As far as overall the attacking, the defense, and all together, I got to go Bobby Green. So in this one, I got Bobby Green via decision.